Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's going on, Breakers and Breakcats? Welcome in, everybody, to this gorgeous Sunday morning. Where else would you rather be? To start off your breaking festivities with Rob Hill and Stephen Ryan on the 1s and 2s. Getting ready to take you guys through our little spiels here for the next 2+ hours here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. If you guys have not done so already, highly encourage each and every one of you to like this video on whatever platform you might be streaming it on. Turn on that notification bell. We are live every single day from 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Those are our normal shows. And then we are adding, over the last couple of weeks, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, we've added a 10:30 show with a Friday overnight show, which we've been going on for quite a while. Our Friday after dark show, as we like to call it. So there's not going to be anything dark and gloomy about this room, Stephen Ryan. We have 2 Herbie fully loaded series between our brand new Daytona 500 series, so we're going to get ready to rev up. And that bad boy, it is our multi-sport mixer. Now, of course, we do have a couple of Daytona 500 themed items in there, of course. No need to fear on that. And if you guys want to feel lucky, if you want to feel like you're going to win the Powerball, well, guess what? Play in the lottery series, and you're going to win your own version of winning the Powerball in that bad mamma jamma. So I got to toss it over to my crosstown rival over here and see how he's feeling on this fine AM. How are you doing, dude?
I'm doing fantastic, Rob. I mean, yes, we're crosstown rivals, but we have a mutual understanding of baseball and what we want to achieve with our teams. They might be at different points, but
we'll see.
I've always said this.
The gap.
Enjoy now.
Ever so close.
I would enjoy now.
Yeah, you know,
because it sucks when you have to have the expectations. It's fun, but it sucks. You know, this is the most enjoyable part of the process.
You know, believe it or not, I did remember what it was like for one of my sports teams to have expectations all of 4 years ago. So, but it feels like 40 years ago from that 2021 group. But yeah, let's do our best Mooney Takamo Murakami impressions, guys, and knock one out of the park here. And let's see where we can start off with here. So, a couple different series, and again, we got a lot to talk about across the board. We have that Center on Ice hockey series available for you folks. 18 boxes, still 9 headliners remaining. The great one in Wayne Gretzky, he is still in that series, ladies and gentlemen, on a licensed jersey. The former Edmonton Oiler and LA Kings great, which is what you can find in that series. And Steven, that's actually a solo spot for the headliners, but a great double-up opportunity. You can get Teemu Selanne, the sweet Swede, with Sidney Crosby on his high school, high school hockey jersey. a very, very limited opportunity to get Sid the Kid doubled up with the Sweet Swede and T. Mussolani. We got a lot more in the lottery. We got a lot more in the Daytona 500. 58 combined boxes left in those. And we still have the Diamond Series as well, guys, to dive into and talk about. We have one left to go in the Jersey Series before we have a brand new bad boy to pop out in that. And the Minis with an AJ Green secondary headliner to boot. So I can't wait to get started. Let's get rocking and rolling right away. Big shout out to the guys in the 10:30 show last night for rocking and rolling. That was the Hayden and Tim combo. I can see those bad boys rolled out of 7. Steven, what's going to be your number today, my man?
5 and a 2.
5 and a 2, the most popular combination on a dice, or one of the most popular.
That's what I'm calling on that. Your next click.
5 and a 2.
So it's gonna stay the same.
Hit me with a.
It's gonna be a different variation.
I was gonna say, if it actually rolls out a 5 and a 2, I'll give you some store credit to your.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that, buddy.
To your UAE account there. So I'll go with the 6 and a 3. Let's get a roll a 9er. Come on.
That's a 3. That's a 3 and a 6.
Guys,
that's a 3 and a 6 though.
I'll re-roll it.
You said that's a 3.
I'll take a 3-6. I'll take a 6-3. It's the luck of the Irish. We're not even in March yet, and we still somehow continue to start off on a.
Well, thank the heavens. You thank the heavens you can't get a 6-7.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're gonna those dice were left in 2025, thank God. So, the number one thing that we're gonna focus on here today, guys, is the Chase wheel spin. So, for those that don't know what the Chase wheel spin is, you must be living under Patrick Starr's rock. So, when it comes to that. The Chase wheel spin, very, very simple. Kind of like what we have here for the name randomizer in this list. It is a top spot draw. You do not have to win in a particular series for the Chase wheel spin. Let's say, for example, it happens to be the Diamonds. And we have 2 separate diamond breaks. Every single name that is a part of that break over the course of the show, Steven, gets themselves a chance to win a top spot draw. Now, and then that top spot draw ends up giving them an opportunity to win up to $100 back in UA store credit. This is done at the very tail end of the show with about 5 or 10 minutes or so to go. Again, this is a live stream. Everything is free flowing, so we will see how things go. However, I did have a chance to talk to Lady Luck Steven before the show. She's always so kind, especially on a Sunday morning. And her engines, she's got a lot of horsepower in those engines this morning, everyone.
They're roaring?
She is ready to roar in a big way. She's rocking the Daytona 500 series for us this morning. So let's not waste any time with talking about that. The Daytona 500, our brand new series that was dropped early on this morning. If you were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, if you were up before the sun rose, you were able to see this on the Ultimate Autographs live break page. I'll drop a link for you guys right away. And as you can see here, we already have 4 spots bought into the single, 7 in that double, and then 8 in that quad. Now, of course, again, because this is a specialty series, this is not your classic 8-spot division break. Now, as you guys can see here, we do have every single box and every single headliner, 18 of them to be exact. So things are going to be divvied up a little bit differently than usual. You're going to see all the highlighted stuff here, but let's go into the items first, and then we could talk about the double up and quad up possibilities. My goodness.
Really quick, though, Rob,
yeah.
Just to let you know that final jersey box just closed out.
Beautiful.
So we are going to be doing that here, but I would give them the rundown spiel real quick because I'll get them the new jersey series up here in a second.
So I think you guys, whether you are fans of America's pastime or not, Steven, you might want to tune into this, my friend. This Daytona 500 series has a baseball prize.
Oh.
It has an autographed bat from 6 different Hall of Famers: Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, Carl Yastrzemski, Larry Doby, Phil Rizzuto, and Dom DiMaggio.
Damn.
The brother of Joe. So that is a very Yankees and Red Sox heavy prize here that we got. That's in the upper left-hand corner here. And again, we're going to close out that final jersey series, and Steven is going to get that brand new jersey series up for you guys in just a little bit. So before we end up going into our first break of the morning, guys, let's take a look at what we got here. Manny Ramirez and Frank Thomas bats, the Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Ooh.
Very, very nice. Come on, you can't have a Daytona series without the great Dale Earnhardt Jr. I know our guy Raisin Kane. If you guys know our guy Rich Kane out there, he always selects to choose his box numbers with the number 3 for the late great Dale Earnhardt Jr. Speaking of the number 3,
Senior,
yes.
We have junior.
Senior, we have junior, correct. And then we have Allen Iverson, a guy who also is known for wearing the number 3, the answer in this series. Look at that. How about Reggie Jackson making his way into this photo headliner with Hank Aaron and Willie Mays on one baseball? That's unbelievable. Conor McGregor signed UFC glove. We have a David Beckham jersey, a Mike Modano, the Undertaker poster, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Patrick Mahomes, and Rob Gronkowski. Custom speed flexes with TJ Watt as well, and AJ Brown on a standard speed flex. I'll be willing to say, by the way, Emmitt Smith, Adrian Beltre, Tony Parker, and Terry Bradshaw secondary headliners. TP, the 07 Finals MVP, Tony Parker. I would be willing to say, and Steven, I'm not just saying this because we are company men, but that is one of the best mixers that I have seen in my time here at UA.
It's a really good one. Absolutely.
I'm very, very excited to get into that, guys. So, again, for those that are just participating for the first time, usually I would ask for a box number, but again, this is the final box in the series, so I'm not going to ask a question that already has an answer to it, right? So let's see here. That's like asking the answers of a test that you already know that you are going to ace. Wish I had that confidence in high school. Maybe I would have finished with a higher GPA. So we're going to go this 9 times around here. 9 times around the world we go. And we got a couple of newbies looking to close out a series for their first ever win. And I'm going to do a little, not a shameless plug, but a helpful plug for you guys here going forward. Just wanted to show you guys this really quick. This is our Refer a Friend program that we have here at Ultimate Autographs. I'm going to get this graphic up in the background over the course of the show, guys, for what we have here at Ultimate Autographs. So we actually have a very cool program that we do every month where it doesn't matter who you bring in, Steve. And I know it's a post-Valentine's Day show that we got going on, which, by the way, happy belated to all the to everybody celebrating the Day of Love yesterday. It could be your significant other, could be a friend, a coworker, whoever it might be. You refer them to Ultimate Autographs. They get $50 off their first order of 100 or more. You get $50 off yourself. Or you get $50 yourself, I should say, in UA Store credits, and you get a chance for a Jared Goff Game Day Authentic. And again, I'll have that pulled up in the background for you guys over the course of this show. So, gonna get that going for you guys right now, actually, before we do this final jersey. Let's see here. And again, that final jersey, we don't know what it is. It is a mystery to us out there, and it will not be a mystery for much longer. So let me take a quick gander here and see where that graphic is so you guys can see throughout the course of the show today. Here we are. There we go, Mr. Goff. Wahoo. There we go. So that's how that is done. Awesome. So there you go. Jared Goff Authentic. That'll be opened up on March the 1st. And let's see what we got here. So this is going to be box number 27 for the off-tackle jerseys.
The extra points are already live on the page.
And by the way, speaking of extra points, for those that are brand new in this series, I'm looking specifically at you, Matthew Davis and Tony Salazar. You guys will accumulate points for every single series that you guys buy into. You don't have to win to earn points. That's the great thing about this break room. You're always getting rewarded for every time that you participate here at Ultimate Autographs. So the aforementioned Matthew Davis and Tony Salazar have both north spots in the NFC and the AFC. Lance Hill is sandwiched in between in the south and east of the NFC. Brian Johnson sounds like a guy that had a nice 14-year career in the big leagues. Brian Johnson in the NFC West. Matthew Davis' second spot resides in the AFC South. Brian Johnson's second spot as well in the AFC East. And Adam Meadows. See, I made a damn baseball reference.
Meadows. And
I thought of Austin Meadows, which, by the way, shout out to Austin Meadows, man. A guy that has quickly turned into a huge advocate for men's mental health. I don't know if you saw his TikTok that he dropped I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago now, but early retirement for Austin Meadows. He retired at age 25 due to performance anxiety issues that basically consummated in a deeper depression for him, but he was a big advocate for men's mental health. So
Good for him.
I take a lot of I give a lot of kudos to guys that are able to come out, especially as pro athletes, and show vulnerability and stuff like that. I think that's very cool. Almost as cool, I should say, as our first break of the day. Of course, this is a hidden gem. Now, just because it's a hidden gem doesn't mean that it can't be an all-time great. If you are a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs, you know how much this guy meant to your franchise once upon a time. With the JSA cert card attached, we're going to be rocking Emmett Thomas. Emmett Thomas to start our day. Number 18 for the Kansas City Chiefs, a part of the Ring of Honor for the Kansas City Chiefs as well.
There we go.
Very nice Emmett Thomas jersey, and that is going to be going to Adam Meadows. Adam frolicking through the meadows and finds himself on a very green pasture on the other side to close out that series. So, Steven, I wish every series was as simple as this one. First break, first series ender. And that's what we want to do, guys. I want to have that Thanos endgame attitude. You know, I want us to buy in every single one of these series. It's like adding an infinity stone. You know, buy into the minis, boom. Diamonds, boom. Just keep adding them on, keep helping closing out series, because we have so much great stuff to talk about all across the board.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can win, right? If you want to collect jerseys, we got the series for that. You want to do minis, we got that. Full size, obviously, you guys know we're the best in the business when it comes to the full size lids.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's a fun way to collect whatever you want to collect.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, just looking at the mixer, which, by the way, is literally just a skosh under $100 at $99 for a single, which I'm sure, Steven, is dropped even lower now since we've done that break. Let me take a look here. Where are you, little randomizer? There you are, you little stinker. Let's see what we got here. So it looks like we are still at 4 on that single, 7 on that double. So again, let's go a little bit more in depth, guys, because Steven just said the full-size helmets that we have, the Authentics, the Speed Flexes, the fact that you have a chance to win any of these for under $100 is the equivalent of robbing a Chase Bank in broad daylight. Except this is, we encourage you guys to do this. We want you guys to rob us and get the best bang for your buck here on this memorabilia, hence why we are here for you guys. So let's talk about this a little bit more in depth. Steven and I open up the show talking about our crosstown rivalry. Now, for those that are unaware, for that baseball reference, Steven is a North Sider. He is a Chicago Cubs fan. I'm a Chicago White Sox fan. Both of the diehard variety. But one thing we can come together and agree on is how absolutely spectacular the baseball players are in this series. Manny Ramirez, 555 career home runs for Man Ram. Manny being Manny, the 2004 World Series MVP for the Boston Red Sox. He helped break the curse of the Bambino. Anytime that you are a part of any historical winning champion, you are forever going to be enshrined in a team's franchise history. That is priceless. That's on an autographed bat as well. That could have been a batting glove, which, by the way, Manny was known for a time or two for celebrating home runs with taking off his batting gloves. And mostly came against my White Sox in the playoffs, I should know. But this is on a baseball bat, Steven, which is what makes it that much more cool. Speaking of a different colored sock, how about the back-to-back MVP in 1993 and 1994? The Big Hurt stretch. Get on back there, Frank Thomas. 521 career home runs for the Big Hurt. One in as a Chicago White Sox in the Hall of Fame class, I want to say, of 2014. For Frank Thomas, one of the greatest right-handed hitters in Major League Baseball history. Manny Ramirez or Frank Thomas, both of their peaks, I think, are basically nearly identical. Power, batting average, on-base percentage, everything that you can want from a middle-of-the-order bat, Steven, these guys provided from the right-hand side of it, the former 2005 World Series champion. I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to kind of group everything by sport here and kind of jump all across the graphic and then eventually circle things back and go into the secondary headliners. So with that being said, I was lucky enough to see a autographed Willie Mays baseball.
There you go.
A part of a Weekend Warrior a couple of weekends ago. I'll ask you this question in just a second here, but this is Hank Aaron and Willie Mays. We're talking about over 1,300 career home runs on one baseball. Hank Aaron, who has, in my opinion, look, I know, you can call me, a little so-and-so behind your screens, but I personally think that Hank Aaron is still the all-time home run king. In my opinion, he is. The record books are going to say different, and that's fine. But to me, he is always going to be the all-time home run king. Willie Mays, you could argue, Steven, is the greatest player to ever play the game of baseball. Obviously, the over-the-shoulder catch in the World Series, the basket catch that he made at the Polo Grounds, one of the most historic catches, if not the most historic in Major League Baseball history. 660 career home runs for the great Willie Mays. Ironically, the godfather of the man who does hold the all-time MLB home run record in Barry Bonds. So my question to you, Steven, was going to be, what is the best piece of baseball memorabilia that you've seen here at UA? Because I think in this series, man, between this baseball and the 6 Hall of Famers on the bat, I think that you could argue that some of the best we've ever had is in this series right here.
I mean, yeah, that's in terms of totality. I mean, yeah, that's probably the best piece of baseball memorabilia I've seen in this room. But I've seen the Willie Mays on a bat. I've seen Mickey Mantle. That's my dad's favorite player of all time. So I always love seeing Mickey Mantle, who, could argue if, that little sprinkler in right center field, the old Yankee Stadium wasn't there, we might be discussing him as the greatest player of all time, because he was that. And what he did with his career on unrepaired ACL damage and other things he did to his body. He's very arguably the greatest baseball player on time, and he'd be on par with Willie Mays. And his numbers are very close to Willie Mays,
100%,
even with the injuries and stuff like that.
I think we had his signed,
that's my favorite.
I think we had his signed poster go last night. Part of the Olympic Weekend Warrior, we had a Mickey Mantle autographed picture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, what you were referring to, basically getting his ACL torn to shreds, stepping on a grate in the outfield. Who, again, I don't know I don't know what kind of devious monster, what kind of devious architect decided to create Yankee Stadium in that fashion. But if you guys want to know more of what Steven and I are talking about, I'm sure you've seen the movie 61. Highly recommend seeing the movie 61. Thomas Jane and Barry Pepper do an amazing job depicting the summer of 1961 with the very famous home run chase between New York Yankees teammates. Good morning, gents. What's going on, Michael Doble? He said, did my Facebook just glitch because I saw a new NFL jersey break that had another Bills triplets and an LT on it?
No, your Facebook didn't glitch, cool guy. That's just not accurate. So it should be. I put up the New Jersey. Make sure the New Jersey.
Yeah.
But I had to bring up the old series to attempt to sign that last winner.
Yeah, we'll go into the.
It was for some reason put into what's it called?
We'll end up peeping that Daytona and go through that in depth in just a second. Once again, guys, but I actually, Steven, do not see on the website the jerseys right now. So we'll get that up and viewed for you guys in just a second here. Brand new jerseys coming your way. Again, gives us a little bit more time to talk about this overwhelmingly amazing series. 19 headliners, 30 boxes. Very, very cool stuff here. Now, speaking of, so let's see here. If you win an item that has a toy race car inside of the box, that's very cool. That means you receive an entry to compete in a randomized virtual race to decide who will win this baseball bat. Fun. So if you guys...
a duck race, essentially?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you guys want to put on your best Mario Kart hats and get into a virtual race, buy into the series, guys. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to our series creators out in the shipping department. They do an incredible job being as creative as possible, getting you guys involved with this. So, look, even if you don't win any of these historic pieces of memorabilia, again... I am not going to sit out here on a limb, Steven. I would be willing to say out of the 11 non-photoed headliners, I'd probably say every hidden gem is going to have a toy race car in it. Now, we shall see when the time comes, but I'm assuming that is going to be the case. So speaking of keeping the theme of baseball here again, that prize for you guys is going to be Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, Carl Yastrzemski, Larry Doby, Phil Rizzuto, and Dom DiMaggio. 5 out of those 6 historic players are indeed Hall of Famers, kind of like this guy right here. Talk about all-time great Yankees. This is the series for that. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October, is popping up in this February themed series here for the Daytona 500 Multi-Sport Mixer. One of the greatest postseason performers of all time, multiple-time World Series winner, a guy that actually came to the Bronx and really helped reestablish the dominance of the pinstripes for the New York Yankees in the late 1970s.
Just for quick clarification for Cool Guy in a Jeep, sorry.
Yeah.
Your eyes did not deceive you, and your Facebook did just glitch because your new Extra Point Jersey Series does have that Bills triple sign, and the potential hits is wrong, but we can fix that. It looks like that does have the Bills triple sign in there, and LaDainian Tomlinson, I believe. So,
all right, let's take a look.
Whoever that graphic is.
Let's take a look. So extra
points.
points.
Yeah, and Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, they're both in there.
Yep. So you're so Michael, you do not have to make an eye appointment anytime soon. You got that 20/20 vision, my man. So this is the brand new Extra Point Jersey Series, guys. The Buffalo Dynasty. Now, Michael, of course, he was referring to the Buffalo Bills because Michael, he is a fan of the Mafia, the Bills Mafia. Kelly, Reed, and Thomas, the Buffalo Dynasty jersey. We're starting to get these more and more, guys. We had them in our last jersey series. Time to bring back 3 Hall of Famers, a trio of Buffalo players who led the Bills to 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. Is the Vault single ready?
It's very possible. I was trying to get this jersey situation fixed out. But yes, the Vault single is ready, my man.
So Vault single is going to be ready. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Josh Coates, for the update. Josh, happy Sunday morning, my guy. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself over there. Hopefully everybody is. On Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, you got maybe something thrown on the skillet. You got the Keurig getting ready to pop with some coffee to start your day with us here at Ultimate Autographs. Steven and I very much appreciate you guys being bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and taking some time out of your morning with us.
Good to go for you.
Perfect, brother. Thank you very much. Antonio Gates, Bo Nix, Devontae Adams, and Edgerrin James wrap out the top of the headliners list in our brand new Extra Point jerseys with Emmitt Smith, Fred Warner, Lawrence Taylor, who was in the building. If you guys follow us on social media handles, guess what? You saw Lawrence Taylor on air with us in signing in the building earlier on this past week. And Myles Garrett and TJ Watt, 2 of the best defensive players of the modern era, with DeAndre Swift, Ricky Williams, and Joe Theismann as well. Josh says, always enjoying you guys. Well, we enjoy your company as well, Josh. Thank you very much. Josh, I'll be honest with you, though, buddy. I will enjoy one thing even more. You dropping me a singular box number for the vault.
And we're 2 to go in the Daytona double and 2 to go in the Daytona single.
We're going to be rocking and rolling, man. I know that everybody here likes to play with a certain ferocity. Now, I'm not exactly a gearhead by nature, so I'm not going to start whipping out a bunch of car terms here. Again, I drive a 2017 Nissan Sentra, so my car knowledge and experience is pretty sad, if I'll be honest with you, but I know we're going to kick in the high gear. Maximum overdrive into this Daytona 500 series today. My boy Josh is going to rock with the number 21, Steven. So 21 looks like it's going to be available. So let's see here. We'll get that for you, Josh, in just a second. Now that Vault series, for what we got, it looks like we still have 3 Vault keys remaining in this particular series. The Vault as well. 6 headliners and 15 total boxes. So I'm going to end up randomizing you guys around here. Give me 1 second. What do we got here? Do I have everyone's names in here? That is correct. Yes, I do. Okay. I think this is correct. Yeah, it is. All right. 9 times around. See, these are the questions that I want to ask myself out loud. This is the level of pace we're trying to be at. Are these the right names in here? Because we're doing so many breaks in so many different series. I want you guys to have me on my toes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 21.
God, you see that recruit to Indiana?
Who?
His last name is, I forgot his first name, but his last name's Savage.
Savage. Oh, okay.
So he's wearing number 21 in Indiana.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. That's very cool. Let's see. Who's going to be savage enough to win this Vault single for what we got in the first down Vault number 4? Joshua Coates, little box caller magic for what we got. Well, I think this might be the spot that you're looking for here, Mr. Coates. You got that coveted Brett Favre spot, the gunslinger, in the NFC North. Bless you. There we go. There we go. 6 headliners, 15 boxes. In the NFC South, we have Patrick Yanef. Michael Doble is in the NFC East. The Dak Prescott offensive helmet, also the Jared Goff and Chris Carter are still available in that NFC North, so good-looking stuff there for Joshua Quotes. Christopher Hedrick, welcome in, my man. Favorite player, favorite team? Does it happen to reside in the NFC West? No photoed headliners in that division. However, Patrick Yanef in the AFC North. AFC South, Katie Levitsky is looking for some Duval action with Trevor Lawrence on that speed flex. Lance Hill, my cousin. If he is, that'd be news to me. We just happen to share the same last name, but that would be very cool. He is in the AFC East, and then we have Karen Reagan in the AFC West. Vault single, first helmet, I believe we are going to have.
Your belief would be correct.
Feels like a good one. So I do not see a key in here. So usually if you don't see a vault key, guys, I will say in the vault series, and again, I could be egregiously wrong and feel comfortable to throw tomatoes at me in the comments, but usually when we pull out helmets in a vault series and it does not include a vault key, it's usually going to be a top tier headliner. And now some say that might just be a lucky guess. I like to call it veteran experience. And there's only one thing that's cooler, Stephen Ryan, than being a cool guy in a Jeep. It's a cool guy in a Jeep that now has a brand new Dak Prescott Game Day Authentic.
There we go.
Cool guy in a Jeep. He's going to be driving around with this bad boy on the dashboard of his car.
You should dangle that from the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna say,
sick.
Michael Doble's gonna dongle that right on the rear view mirror.
If you want to flex, that is the ultimate flex.
Absolutely beautiful for Michael Doble. He dabbles in the headliner section. One shot is all he needed to get America's quarterback and Dak Prescott. Now, here at Ultimate Autographs, we have such a wonderful community that we actually had a fantasy team against some of the customers this year. Great 12-team league. Steven, funny enough, my second day ever here at Ultimate Autographs, we actually drafted the team for this year. So we were actually named the Dak Defenders. And you know what? My appreciation for Dak grew as the season went along. A guy that has overcome a litany of lower body injuries in his career. And you could argue, Steven, that he had the best year since maybe even his rookie season with the Dallas Cowboys this year.
He was incredible this year.
He was very good. Really helped me flip the script on how I felt about him. Really, really do enjoy watching Dak play. And the one thing that I will say about Dak, now this is not something that I feel like you should necessarily have to give pro athletes because of how much money they make. But I just remember Dak over this past year adamantly wanting to play on Christmas. I believe it was Christmas against the Washington Commanders. And Dallas was already out of postseason contention. He did not have to play. But he, again, whether it was wanting to do it for the fans at home, whether it's because of that competitive fervor in him, and he obviously went out and balled the F out. But I think that's very commendable because nowadays, again, a lot of guys would probably take the easy route. They'd sit out, so on and so forth. But I think that's a very, very cool thing that he did. And I think this is an even cooler helmet. So Michael Doble, man, way to go, brother. Awesome, awesome hit out there. Congrats, nice hit. That's the one I was hoping for. Congrats. Good sportsmanship from you, Karen. Big shout out to you, girl. Keep pressing for what we got. Now, just because there's no more Dallas Cowboys as a part of Photo Headliners, Karen, that does not necessarily mean that there are none that are out there. We got a ton of hidden gems all the time for Dallas Cowboys in the vault. And a lot of Cowboys just in general across all of our series. What's up, dude?
So, what's the 6 home run bet prize for?
So that is going to be for the Daytona 500 mixer.
Okay, but then there's a separate Willie Mays and Hank Aaron item in there too.
That's just in there.
Okay, cool. I thought so. I was just making sure because I'm creating the graphics right now. We got a single and a double
Coming up.
Okay. But I got to create the page here first, so.
Yeah, no, dude, take as much time as you need. So, but those both are closed out, the single and the double.
Yes.
All right, wonderful, my man. So appreciate it. So guys, let's talk about it. Steven gets that ready. So again, the singles, everything are inclusive, right? That's a hodgepodge of anything that's in the series. We have all 19 headliners, all 30 boxes. I want to focus on the double up possibilities. So Steven, just so that you know, my man, the first division break, and you obviously see it in the description. You're getting that together right now. Mays and Aaron is actually its own spot in a division section. So that cosign Aaron and Mays ball goes with a Calgary Flames in boxing. So Willie Mays and Hank Aaron, you can double up with a Conor McGregor photoed headliner boxing glove. That's fantastic. Now, this is the one I want to get into, Steven Ryan. How about this? Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, Frank Thomas bat, Tony Parker San Antonio Spurs secondary headliner. Now, that to me is what I call having a good Sunday. That is a big-time blessing right there if that were to happen in any type of double up. Now, we have a 4-spot division break. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the Rob Gronkowski Robin Hood Speed Flex. The Los Angeles Angels, that I believe would be a secondary headliner unless this Reggie Jackson jersey is a California Angel. And that might be the case.
That would be ooh.
I don't know because this is listed as an LA Angel. And when Reggie played, that should have been a California Angel. So that's going to be a TBD.
In the graphic, it just says Angels. So.
Angels. Okay, so we'll assume that's Reggie. So it's going to be Gronk, Reggie Jackson, Chicago Blackhawks, and the Goonies. Let's truffle shuffle after a nice Goonies hit there. So looks like the Blackhawks is going to be a hidden gem. We have the Steelers, WWE, and the Padres. So we have the Undertaker poster, which is absolutely fantastic. The TJ Watt custom drip painted Speed Flex, and a San Diego Padre. What Fryer is going to appear? That is also going to be a hidden gem there as well. Detroit Lion, that is the Amon-Ra St. Brown Speed Flex. UFC, Conor McGregor. The Texas Ranger, that's the Adrian Beltre, I believe, is a secondary headliner. That will definitely be on a Texas Ranger. And what else do we have? And the Chicago Bulls.
Yay.
So we'll see about that. Let's see what we got there. The Manchester United.
Yay.
So we'll see about that. All good to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Manchester United. Now, again, I need you as my soccer connoisseur on this. What is the David Beckham going to be on?
This is the England.
That is going to be England. Okay.
I'm just kidding. He's going to be on Man U.
He's going to be on Man U. God damn. Okay. All right.
He should be on an England jersey. That's all I'll say.
Philadelphia 76ers, Dallas Cowboys and Georgia Bulldogs, Philadelphia Eagles, NASCAR, Blues, and A's, Red Sox, Stars, Chargers, and Washington Bullets. So thank you for getting that together, my man. I'm going to need one box number for those that are in this series. So Adam Meadows, Lance Hill, Tom Kaz, the master of the one spot, one kill break. Michael Baldwin, relative to Alec. Michael Doble dabbles with 2 spots. And Dustin Aronson, longtime UA regular. Certainly not a first time, but a long-time player. Daytona.
He didn't play for Tottenham, right? I don't think so.
What's up?
He didn't play for Tottenham, right? I'm trying to create the graphic so it fits on the screen nicely. And we got the San Antonio Spurs, so I just didn't want to, to confuse anybody.
So I'm going to need one number for the series, guys. A series that is absolutely loaded here in the UA Live Break Room. For those that are just tuning in, this is the Dak Prescott Game Day Authentic that just went in the Vault Series. For what we got for you folks this morning, very, very excited and happy to be with you. Again, I like to call this, look, when you are first up in the morning, right, there's usually not a lot of added benefits to that. You probably didn't get as much sleep as you'd like. Maybe you're a little groggy, a little cranky. Steven, I'm certainly Yeah, I was gonna say you have for the last 2 years, my man, you have had no choice.
Yep.
But to be a weekend warrior in the morning, to get up early. But
not even a weekend, just every day.
Every day, weekday, weekend, 365 a day warrior. So for myself though, I'm a night owl, and there's not a lot of perks in my vision of waking up early.
Just know that I am you in spirit.
If I was able to play on these breaks though, Steven, I am without a doubt on the weekend specifically getting up and getting to tap into a mixer just like this. And the cool thing is that we send out emails for you guys to give you a heads up when certain series drop. We obviously tease them as much as possible leading into the shows before. So I want to thank you guys for rewarding yourself by getting the first couple bites of this apple here with us this morning. I have not seen a number as of yet, so...
Well, good. Fresh wheel. Can't miss.
Quite literally can't miss. And if there was
Watch it miss.
and if there was somebody that's gonna miss, it's gonna be a Jordan Hicks fastball. So let's see here.
Did you guys get him?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
We did. Him and
I like your bullpen. Your bullpen's fun.
Thank you, man.
Now, could it go wrong? Absolutely. But all bullpens can go wrong. So there's nothing wrong with that.
We have some of the. I mean, you want to talk about flamethrowers between Dominguez, Grant Taylor, now Jordan Hicks.
Dude, yeah, it's part of the equation.
We got some fun flamethrowers, man. So we're gonna go with number 2.
The guys on the radio were hilarious because they were talking about like the upgraded bullpen, and he's like, well, if you're able to fix some of these disastrous innings from last year, your win total will go up significantly.
So would you enjoy watching your favorite baseball team go 15-39 in one-run ball games? Would you enjoy that?
Oof.
Would you enjoy that? I don't think so.
Boy.
So again, we had a 102 loss season, but we improved 19 games from the year prior. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if you take 15-39 and you add, let's say, even if a losing record, you add 10 wins to that, right? Or even 8 wins to that. You're still moving in a positive direction. You're moving into the 70-plus win mark. Hey, I'm just saying this year, I'm optimistic about this season, Steven. I'm going to go 72-90.
Okay,
I'm going to say 72-90, moving in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So, we got box number 2 for the Daytona, so see what I got over here. Honestly, I do want to get up and get it. I'm not going to use the leg stretching excuse, guys. I'm a guy that gets my steps in at least 3 days a week. I don't. Jasmine yells at me. So, let's see here. That is what I need, though.
Okay, so actually...
You cool with that being on, by the way?
Yeah, I don't care. False alarm on the double.
Oh?
That is not closed.
Oh?
That is 4 to go, though.
I appreciate you manifesting it, though. You want it to.
I mean, it's gonna go. The thing
gonna go.
The thing that did close, though, was the Super Bowl hangover.
Ah, okay.
That double closed up.
So that Super Bowl hangover includes the Cristiano Ronaldo jersey, a separate Manny Ramirez photo headliner, and an Allen Iverson as well. So we have 2 Manny Ramirez and Allen Iverson.
Do you want to talk about deja vu for me, Rob? So
I would love to.
I read in last night's recap, Hayden just wants to pull CR7. Just desperately wants to pull him. Now, again, as a, football aficionado here at Ultimate Autographs, ironically, we all know that I do like soccer. I appreciate soccer, the game, but I don't watch it like that. I pulled Commons player first before him, and now I have to do it to poor Hayden.
You're the soccer slayer.
Yeah, I'm the soccer slayer.
So you are confident, Hayden, buddy. If you're watching this,
I hope you're sleeping.
I hope you're sleeping, or you can just fast forward over one of our breaks. Normally, we don't encourage that for anybody that works here, but hey. Which, by the way, shout out to Hayden, man. Hayden was tuning in specifically, dude. For when we were lucky enough to be joined by Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
When was that? On Friday.
I heard you guys.
That was on Friday. Yeah, no, it was awesome, man. It was very, very cool. Really cool experience having a 2-time Super Bowl champion here. Now, if you watch Speakeasy, which is the show that he hosts on Fox Sports 1, dude, his personality. You want to talk about an infectious guy? It was the first thing he says. He comes in here, right? He's like, y'all actually got a good team here now. It's great. The Pistons are good, and we're all kind of looking like.
Wait,
I was like, is there like a UA up in Detroit that I don't know about? All right, guys. Let's see what we got.
I do like the Pistons now. I'm gonna put them in a life-changing lay here. They will be winning the title.
Now, speaking of,
they're the only team that can take OKC in my opinion.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, I would honestly say that's a bold take.
That's a what take?
It's a very bold take.
Yeah,
because everybody's saying it's going to be probably the Western Conference Finals will be the NBA Finals. So we'll see. Now, speaking of, by the way, because I do have an incredible headliner for you guys in front of me. There's no toy race car in here. There is not going to be any Hot Wheels in this box. But I will say this. The man that is going to win this item, he's undefeated. Not only is he undefeated, he must be feeling as powerful as The Undertaker.
Oh my gosh.
An autographed Undertaker photo.
Just doing work early on.
And he is dabbling in the win column once again. It's Michael Doble.
There you go, Michael.
The Dak Prescott.
That's cool guy in Jeep?
Yeah. The Dak Prescott authentic helmet and the Undertaker autograph photo. So that's, you want to talk about now, he can add that actually and put that on the rearview mirror, the Undertaker photo, and then he can wear the Dak Prescott helmet.
Get a visor. It'd be sick. You look like just such a BA. I would love that look for you.
I'm assuming it's outside.
Which one is it?
The Undertaker photo.
Yeah, it's probably by the thing. I can go get it here. You'd think it'd be in here. Not in the blue bin? Back here? Waiting to be had? Congrats, Mr. Doble. Off to a rip-roaring start here in the room. And then, yeah, shout out to Mr. Stoddard. He closed down the Super Bowl hangover.
Oh, I actually need the flash on my phone.
Oh, gosh, it is.
The light is,
Yeah.
turn it on. Come on, buddy.
So shout out to Mr. Doble getting the Undertaker photo. That's an excellent, excellent hit, my man. And you're just getting rolling here. Whoa. I'm surprised it was not in the room, but here we are. And we are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Super Bowl hangover double coming up. Like I mentioned, 4 to go on the Daytona double. The headliners can come out hot and heavy early on. Ladies and gentlemen, you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. And yeah, cool guy in Jeep, right? You took home the Daiquiri Prescott. I'll find it.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. I'll find it. Go.
So we're gonna find that for you, Michael. We swear. We're not printing one out as we speak, buddy. Don't worry.
I am forging it though.
We're gonna show that bad boy off, but we're gonna put that on hold for right now because we're gonna move into that aforementioned Super Bowl hangover double. This is going to be, I think, the last double because we have a single bought into. So, again, Cristiano Ronaldo, Manny Ramirez, and Allen Iverson. Chris Stoddard, buddy. If you are out there, my man, 2 numbers for Super Bowl hangover. I was not expecting the series to make it here to Sunday morning, to be honest with you. That's a pretty long hangover. That's a week-long hangover. That sounds like something that you could use a lot of Tylenol for. So, but that hangover looks like it's going to subside at some point today. We'll be down to 2 boxes left. No matter what, we'll be left with a headliner. Hopefully, 2 headliners come out here. So, looking at Robert Chadbourne, who always likes to drop box numbers in the chat. Yeah, nothing. Maybe the Undertaker, literally, I think he might have been taken out by an Undertaker. He's hiding from us. Yeah, he is a mysterious man right now. So, Mr. Doble, we'll have that ready and available for you in just a little bit.
You will receive that item.
And it'll definitely be a receipt, my man.
Let me catch up on some stuff, and then I'll go on another hunt. It's like editing an essay in high school. Sometimes you just gotta take a break from it.
Writing like that SpongeBob episode, just having the at the top of the page and then coming back to it.
Sometimes you gotta do.
All right, guys. 2 numbers between Chris and Robert. I'm gonna go over towards the picker wheel here. I'm just gonna drop 4 numbers in here because that's all we have left for this series. We have 4, 5, 28, and 29. So let's see here. We already have 5 and 9. I'll change this to 4. And then 28, 29. Make these visible. Spin these bad boys twice around. See what we end up with. So box 29 will be our first for the Super Bowl hangover. And again, no matter what, we are going to be getting at least one headliner in this series. Again, these are the series that you got to play in, not only to close them out and then end up possibly opening up new series to come up after. But Steven, if you play in an option for a series like a double that you're guaranteed a headliner, you got to take advantage when you can, man. Let's see. So 5 and 29.
All right, I will get those. Can you try and toggle our YouTube switch when you get a chance? Donna says, good morning, guys. What's the difference between the authentic or replica full-size helmet? Check chat on YouTube. Might not be posting. Donna, we're going to take care of that YouTube chat. Just a real quick variation for the difference, okay? So right now on screen, you see Dak Prescott. That is an authentic helmet. The only way you can tell that it's an authentic helmet is by the padding inside. And the way to check the padding inside is by the fact that you have to pick it up. So you'd have to pick it up and look inside. Like you can see right here, this has the full makings and paddings of, wearing an actual NFL helmet to do. Actually, the other angle's better. Perfect. Yeah. So it has that padding on the inside right there. That, it's a helmet you could wear. This helmet is built to be played football in. Quite plain and simple, honestly. So that's what would make it authentic. Replica helmets are generally lighter in weight, and they have a flat plastic black topping, at the top of the helmet. If I find a rep out in the production area, I'll come in and show you. Other differences is value, right? Unfortunately, the term replica kind of has a negative connotation to it. So, authentic just holds more value than a replica version of a helmet. But if you're looking at the helmet just like you are right now, Donna, there is no difference. So in your collection, on your stand in your cave, there really isn't a difference. It's still an autographed piece of memorabilia from that player, authenticated by the best in the business. Just, the name terminology. So there are differences. It's weight. There's a little more value in the authentic helmet. But in terms of just sitting there and looking beautiful, the exact same.
Exact same, absolutely. And I always like to say, again, these are made to, for lack of a better terms, replicate what the guys wear on the field. They're just a little bit smaller than these speed flexes. So we're going to look for that Undertaker. By the way, guys, I ended up putting a comment in the chat really quick here. I am going to get to the Super Bowl hangover. Steven is going to grab those boxes. I am starting to catch up on a lot of the chats that we have via the YouTube side of things. On my end, I've only been getting Twitch and Facebook. Like Donna's, for example, she said, okay, great, thanks. Everyone that has commented on YouTube over the last number of basically the entire of the show, unfortunately, guys, I have not seen it outside of small parts. So Adam, Michael, is the chat working? I think this can confirm that the chat has not been working for whatever reason on the YouTube side, guys. So I'm going to have that pulled up over here. Michael said, damn, I'm on a hot streak. It's what my son wanted up to trade with you. Chasing the CR7 for my son. Awesome, Mr. Stoddard. Hopefully we got that pulled out for you, my guy. Dustin Aronson was questioning, is the double lotto next? Well, there is the Undertaker. Excuse me, not Steven Ryan, but the guy in front of you. Woo! How about that sig, huh?
If it's sold out, yes, it will be next.
How about that sig? Absolutely gorgeous. So both of these, Dak Prescott and the Undertaker, who would have thought that we would have those guys in the same sentence today? Wow, that is absolutely beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Very cool. Very, very cool. So before we go into this break, just want to catch up on some comments. I'm a Bill and Braves fan, Adam. Anything in those would work. I trust you guys. Sorry I don't have any of those. I spent way too much on this weekend here. A lot of Chiefs, Steelers, both of those teams. I'm Browns, Panthers, Griffey, and Deion. Very cool. Love Griffey as well. I have a bat and ball of his I got years ago. Ball is 95-ish and bat is 2008-ish. Hey, 08 Ken Griffey, never forget. We'll see what happens today. Nice. Luckily started collecting his cards his rookie year. YouTube chat isn't loading the Facebook messages. I'll be toggling between both as the show goes along. I'll try to get that fixed, guys. But yeah, Steven, whenever you are good.
What, 5 and 29?
5 and 29. Yeah, brother. Thank you very much. So Robert and Chris, sorry about the delay, Chris. Hopefully the wait for the CR7 is going to be worth it here, my man. So I'm going to randomize this for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 Chris Stoddards versus 1 Robert Chadbourne. How will this go down? is the real question here. All right. So, Chris, you do have that Real Madrid spot. Robert has the Yankees, Entertainment, and Dallas Stars. So, you have every headliner spot here, Chris.
Ooh.
So, let's see what you got. We're going to go with lowest to highest. I am very neurotic when it comes to my chronological order here. So, when LaShawn McCoy was actually opening up a couple of boxes here the other day, he did them out of order. And
it bothered you?
I had to have a long talk with Shady after the show.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now, I'll tell you this, though, Steven. There's absolutely nothing shady about this guy right here. The only bad thing I can say about this player that's in this box, and look, normally, I'm not the type of guy that's going to badmouth any players, but, I mean, can you blame this guy? The only thing he couldn't do in his NBA career was practice. Forget about practice. It's all about the game. It's the 2000.
It's a license jersey?
Let's take a look. It's the 2001 NBA MVP. One of the smallest to ever win the award, Allen Iverson. Let's take a look here.
It's All-Star custom. Nice.
All-Star custom indeed.
I like that.
All-Star Allen Iverson, number 3 on the jersey, number 1 in the heart of Chris Stoddard. That is going to be a Philadelphia 76ers hit, of course. Allen Iverson, the former first overall pick, and I would still say, this might be controversial, the greatest draft class of all time, the 1996 NBA draft class, the deepest in NBA history. He was at the very top of that. A draft class that had guys like Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, a litany of Hall of Fame talent, other MVPs as well. His 2001 run, Steven, you know all about it. He actually prevented the LA Lakers from becoming the first team ever to run the gauntlet in the playoffs that year in 01 with his historic Game 1 performance. 48 points at the Staples Center. The patented crossover from Tyronn Lue, which I'm sure you remember. I don't know if you saw this, my man, but I think maybe like a month ago we actually had an autographed AI picture of him crossing over Tyronn Lue.
40, are you in the chat? Are you available for a moment to chat?
40 Glenn?
Yeah, 40 Glenn.
40 Glenn. I don't see 40 a lot in the chat.
All right, so we're going to do this one time, guys, and I would really like to just get this done.
Go ahead.
When I posted the New Jerseys, a quad was made.
And he bought into the quad.
Yeah, they bought into the quad. So if you guys want to do a jersey quad, I will run it this one time. Okay? But I'm taking it down after this.
Yeah, so 40, feel free to let us know. Again, that's something that we can keep tabs on throughout the remainder of the show, the remainder of the day. But 40, if you are out there, man, if you are tuning in, feel free to let us know in the chat, and then we can get that refund your way if you choose not to, if you don't want to run that quad. Because like Steven said, we don't typically run quads in jerseys ever.
Yeah, it's usually a single or a double. And usually it's created within the page to not have it, but that one had it, so. It's no big deal if you want to run a quad.
See Joe Bolano saying the original AI. Absolutely. The original AI, indeed. None of this Chat GPT nonsense. Chat GPT.
I like Chat GPT.
You and just about every college, high school, and middle school kid across the country.
What can I say? I'm hip.
One headliner down, one more to go. Does this contain the Cristiano Ronaldo jersey or the Manny Ramirez baseball? You'll be getting a legend either way here, Chris, unless somehow, some way, we got a little sneaky on you and we get the last hidden gem. So may the odds forever be in your favor, my friend. I want you to get this Ronaldo jersey. I really want to get it for you, Chris. I do. Did somebody buy into that Super Bowl hangover single at all?
No.
No? Okay, so do you want to run back a single or the double?
I can run back both. Or the double.
The double? Okay. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if that's going to be necessary because Chris Stoddard.
So don't put up another double?
I would not if I were you because Chris Stoddard, he had his eyes on the prize and the prize he's going to receive. You came in here looking for one man and one man only, And you got CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. One of, if not the greatest players to ever grace a soccer field ever. Cristiano Ronaldo, even to this day, one of the world's greatest, one of the world's finest. Absolutely terrific hit there. Chris Stoddard. This is why you buy 7 out of the 8 spots, guys. 75% chance to get yourself a headliner. Chris doubled up. He got 2 out of the 3 that were left. Unbelievable job, my man. Now, I want to go back up and see. What did Chris say? He said he's, come on, man. He was chasing after it for his son.
There you go.
Round of applause, man. Round of applause. Good stuff. Good looking stuff right there, my man. Very, very cool. Steven, I will be transparent with you, my man. That hit got me so excited that I'm going to have to step out of the room real quick and collect my thoughts and calm myself down. So I will be right back, guys.
I've told you my strategy, right? Bonus bets change.
I was going to say you have many of those, yes.
Yeah, get
change lives.
Bonus bets
The
change
life changers,
lives.
yes.
Life-changing parlays. So I did make one with my most recent one. Here are the 4 legs. Florida to reach the Final Four. Inter Miami to win the title. I'm just saying, right? Messi.
Hey, why not?
Even at 38, he's still the best player in the league, right?
Why not?
It's not. The one that hit, Damian Lillard, 3-point contest winner.
Oh, let's go.
And then the longest shot of them all, Caleb Williams, MVP.
After what he did last year?
Just needs a few more of those, right?
Just use the Kevin Garnett mentality.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So 40, let me know. Anyone else, let me know if you guys are going to hop into that double 40. I really can't convert your 2 spots into the quad or to a double anymore. So I can also just refund you. It's no big deal. 40. Buying into that already. So I know you're out there, 40. And we are 3 to go. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna send it back to you, 40. All right. Let's just keep it easy. Let's keep it clean, because we don't traditionally run that quad. So I will take that down. Oh, excuse me. We are 3 to go in the single and 5 to go in the double. Oh, that brand new jersey series, guys. Brand new. Marisa hopping on in. What's she going to get into? Going to get into the Daytona 500 single double box break. Very, very nice choice. That is 2 to go. I have that 2 to go, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to see 2 more from this Daytona series, huh? Who wants to see 2 more? And then Fred. I think Fred closed it out, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you, Fred, on your double box break. The only headliner that we pulled, which again, through 1 box, Undertaker. Coming out here in the Ultimate Autographs break room. We already pulled Dak Prescott today. Let's pull some more fire, shall we? All right, so I dropped it in the chat. YouTube, I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I do not know why it's not working here. Let me All right, guys, I dropped it in the chat too for you guys. If one of you two, whoever gets in here first, We will take it. It's going to be Lance Hill, Dustin Aronson, twice, Joshua Coates, Marisa Dombey, Fred Clayton. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, all boxes except literally box. There's one box number that's not available. So I'm keeping an eye on the chat. 29 for there. Chris Stoddard. Excellent double up. If you guys are in this double box break, please do let me know. Since Chris is taking home both those items. Smack it there. All right, I see Seahawks fan. Appreciate you. 21-8. The lotto? Okay, I'll have to check on the lottery, guys. I apologize. But we're gonna do the Daytona double right now. So 21-8 from Seahawks fan. That should work. 21, so 3 through 20. And then 22 through 27. I think 28 and 29. Yeah, are done there. So I'll take a check on that, Dustin, all right? So there we go. 21-8 and are done. Let me get those boxes for you. What do we got? I'm gonna bring you 21-8 for Daytona, and then I gotta figure out this lotto double because they say it's done. So.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Hawks fan. Much appreciated, guys. It's gonna go on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. 21-8.
I took them off the ticker already.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Awesome. Let's keep stacking here, guys. We had the Undertaker. Very, very cool. Had that bad boy go by the boards. It's very, very nice. Let's keep it going, guys. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch family. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this morning on a beautiful Sunday morning with us. Wheel times 2 for the
Yes, we'll do the lottery double. That's my fault, guys. Luckily, not no lotteries have been done since. So,
hey, what's
first
going on?
Of the day still.
What's going on, Daniel? Daniel Gady. Hope all is well with you, Rob. This is Dan Gady. What's going on, Mr. Gady? All is well with both of us, my man. Good to see you this morning, my dude.
Did we?
Gonna randomize this for you guys. I saw Josh Coates wanted both times around, so we got those right here. Very cool. Gonna randomize this. Sorry, guys, had to step out really quick. Now we are back and ready to rock. 9 times around we go. This is how we want things, man. I want to be up and about, jumping all around with you guys. I want to be on my feet at all times, breaking boxes with you folks. Had a great morning crowd with us so far here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Daytona Mixer Double, the first one. We're 1 for 1 in the headliners. Can we keep it going? Dustin Aronson, my boy DA, in the chat. He's got the Maze and Aaron Ball, you lucky duck, with the Flames and boxing spot. He also has the Man U, which is going to be the David Beckham jersey. May or may not be, according to Steven. The 76ers.
I'm not sure.
76ers will be AI. The Cowboys, Emmitt Smith, and the UGA. Fred Clayton back-to-back spots. He has Patrick Mahomes, Frank Thomas, and Tony Parker in one division. That ain't too bad. The custom drip speed flex as well for Gronk. The Angels, which is Reggie Jackson, and then the Blackhawks and Goonies. Those are TBDs. Lance Hill has the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is the TJ Watt, the WWE, and the San Diego Padres. Marisa, excuse me. How's it going, Marisa? Hopefully you had a very enjoyable Valentine's Day. The Lions, which is the Amon-Ra St. Brown. The UFC, which is Conor McGregor. The Adrian Beltre, which is the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Bulls. And Marisa's final spot includes the Eagles NASCAR, which is the Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Blues, and the Ace. And then my man Josh Coates with the Wheel Magic with the Red Sox, Stars, LAC, and Bullets. Is the LAC the Clippers?
Chargers.
Okay, cool. You can see where my mind is at. It's no longer in football mode. It is basketball mode going forward. So Good luck to everybody. Again, for whatever reason, guys, the Keira Knightley and Parminder Nagra were stars of what movie? Got any guesses there?
No.
I feel like I've seen Bob ask this question before. I've seen these two names together before. Keira Knightley, I thought we was going with that at first. It's what I call our noon and 3 p.m. guy. That's what I call Alex Needling.
It's quite a comp.
Band like Beckham. Yeah, they get confused with each other all the time. It's pretty wild, actually. So, how about we go for a drive, guys? I feel like I'm breaking out my tech decks from when I was a kid here. Look at this bad boy.
No.
Got ourselves our first toy car. So the toy car action here. So, oh, nice. It actually winds up. Cool. I'm scared of how this is gonna go here. You see that?
Nice.
You see that? Teamwork making the dream work. So, what that's going to be, the six different players, 5 of them being Hall of Famers that have the autograph.
Bro, let's build a ramp of boxes.
Let's get a little parkour action going on, guys. Yeah, so that's going to be one of the entries. Whoever wins this item here. And of course, for what we got here, is this also going to be, wow. So not only do you get an entry, you're also going to get a headliner as well. So a very, very lucky duck here. We're going to take our talents to the Steel City. Lance Hill, keeping it in the family, my man. You're going to get yourself a nice TB12 Rave Mini.
Oh, very nice.
Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion, secondary headliner. Doesn't get much better than that. Now, you can literally do some nice Hot Wheel car tricks on this mini helmet. I don't advise it, but like it would be a nice ramp. You can go around it. You could park it right on top of the Bradshaw.
It would look like a fun aesthetic in your Hot Wheels section.
You know, the big question is, do you guys want us to give you the toy cars? Do you want the toy cars to be in the boxes with you? That's the biggest caveat of this whole thing, right? Because that's clearly why you guys are dropping the dough to go after these toy cars. So, again, I do want to get some confirmation. I will have confirmation in between shows, Steven, on how many entries we do have, because now that eliminates my theory of only the hidden gems came with cars. Yep. So that is not a thing. So, well, of course, says WBFH. That's
Marisa Dombey.
Oh, that is Marisa. She said, well, of course. Well, Marisa, hopefully you're getting a toy car coming your direction up next, my friend. Again, hopefully you had a good Valentine's Day, each and every one of you. If you didn't have someone to spend it with, well, hopefully you can have a enjoyable morning after Valentine's Day with myself and Stephen Ryan. So, which, by the way, you and the wifey do anything for Valentine's Day this year?
Yeah, we just hung out with the kids and had a productive day. So can't ask for much more these days.
Yeah, no, it sounds good, my man. That sounds amazing. Good old family time.
Yep.
Just telling you about some of the things I got into a couple of days ago. We went to a really nice place in Wheaton called Adele's, which is very nice. And then we saw the new Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien movie, which was nice. Send help. That's what I need. I want to be sending help. I want to call for backup. If I have to open up so many boxes today, I want to be so overwhelmed. And Steven, I think I'm about to. Yep. I'm about to be overwhelmed. All right, guys. Well, this was the headliner I was hoping that we were gonna hit, and Steven, it took all of 3 boxes to get us here.
It usually doesn't take long.
Especially when it's as loaded as this. Now, I'm looking for a particular little thingamajigger here. Interesting. Where are you? Where have you gone?
I'm guessing there's no race car in there.
There was not. There should not be a race car in there. I think it would be feel very spoiled if there was. Sorry, guys. I don't know where this is. I don't know if I can place it on these. I'm looking for the little...
The ball thing?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I can probably find it at some point here.
Cool. Well, for what we got here, this is not just any type of headliner, in my opinion. I think this is a once-in-a-lifetime type of headliner that is about to be rewarded to this gentleman in a very, very positive way. Yeah, that could
works.
Yeah, maybe.
Just put the bag on top of it. I think that works.
Well, what we got here, this is a Rawlings official American League game ball. And I feel like I'm touching like a relic from like Indiana Jones. I don't want to ruin it in any way. Steven, this is baseball royalty. You're going to appreciate this, my man.
Luka.
And I don't think that anyone's going to appreciate it any more than Dustin Aronson, Willie Mays, and Hank Aaron baseball.
Hell yeah, there we go.
2 royalties of the game of baseball, over 1,300 combined home runs on this singular baseball. Here is the letter of authenticity. This was authenticated in February of 2021. This is from, wow, so this was actually signed, Steven, in 1989 and 1991.
That was a project.
It was, yeah, indeed. Indeed. Very, very nice. Autographically yours of James Spence Authentication, JSA. Whew. Very, very nice there. How beautiful is that? I'll show you guys the ball.
There you go, Dustin.
Take this out. Wow. Absolutely one of one. I've never been so nervous to hold a piece of memorabilia here in my entire life. Very cool. 2 who didn't cheat. You're damn right, Bob. You're damn right. I was actually saying before you got into the chat earlier, Bobby, I was like, I still consider Hank Aaron the all-time home run leader.
Here, you can, let me see it.
He said, sweet, thanks, guys. Yeah, unbelievable hit, DA. Yeah, I was thinking that might be the one for that.
Yeah, here.
Thank you, dude.
Always grab it by the seams for oil purposes. Wow.
I loaded up today on some soap. Should be all right. I think that could work. Yeah, we're not moving that. So let's see.
It's not being moved in any direction, anywhere, anytime soon. Nice.
Beautiful.
Willie Mays and Hank Aaron.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think Hank Aaron is the greatest offensive player of all time.
I mean,
I'm not saying that his defense is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I think Willie Mays might be the best overall. Hank Aaron had like 3,700 hits.
But the
also, if you took away all of his home runs, he'd still have 3,000 hits like that. When you can say stuff like that,
crazy.
That's when it gets
crazy, man.
Wild.
No, it's again. I think the biggest thing for Hank Aaron, though, like for his respect, is like his consistency.
Yep.
That he had.
Never hit over 50 home runs in a single season.
Just a model of consistency year in, year out. Mays was the best 5-tool player of all time. Junior, maybe number 2. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I would agree.
PCA number not playing. PCA number 49.
First half PCA 1B. Very
well.
very cool.
I mean, there's a common trait, right? Is your best athlete your center fielder? Generally speaking.
Whatever you got to do to give yourself hope, man. Whatever you got to do.
No, I'm just saying. This is an all-time argument.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that center field catcher in terms of importance on the position, shortstop.
You don't need to be super athletic. You need to be athletic, but you don't need to be.
I think there's a lot of sneaky athleticism.
Yeah, sneaky athletic catching.
That goes
sneaky
into
athleticism. That's the number one sneaky athletic position in sports.
We're gonna end up.
Catchers are wild.
Ask most catchers how their knees are by the time that their careers.
Oh, they're cooked.
Yeah, absolutely cooked. So, one thing we are certainly not cooked in is this lottery double. Didn't even have too much of a chance to go down into the rundown for this one, but excited to jump into this nonetheless. 2 numbers for lottery double number 1. Really, really excited to get into this lottery series as well. Some great headliners for you guys. Deion Sanders, Joe Montana, Brett Favre, Joe Namath. We have the Bills 4 signed authentic. The Andre Johnson Speed Flex, the Dan Marino, Myles Garrett, Saquon Barkley, and the LaDainian Tomlinson, Shannon Sharp, DeMarcus Ware, and Edgerrin James. Michael said that was a gorgeous baseball. Dustin, man, you are more than welcome. Hopefully it was worth the wait, my guys. So.
Wasn't long.
Yeah, no, it was only the 3rd box in, right?
But I can't wait.
But again, that's how absolutely loaded this series is. Again, I still think that was the best item in the series. And again, us being baseball historians, being baseball fans, we all have different things that we value. So maybe the toy car was the best thing that you valued.
Okay.
Into the box, trick shot.
Wasn't far.
It's good.
It was right there.
So that answers the question whether or not we're going to include the toy cars in the box.
Is it flying or falling with style?
So I saw 13 and 24, Dustin, from Mike Horrigan before the wheel times 2 in the YouTube chat. So I'm going to honor that 13 and 24, of course, from my guy Mike Horrigan.
13 and 24.
Appreciate you there, Big Mike. Let's see, lottery.
I have 13.
13, yeah.
24 should be good as well.
And then we have an extra point Joyzy, our first one. What does the toy car mean? That was in my box. Well, Lance, that's an excellent question, my guy. So not only did you get the Terry Bradshaw mini, but I'll show you the description here, and this is for everybody that's in that series. Give me one moment, my friend. So right here in this part of the description, if you win an item that has a toy race car inside the box, then you receive an entry to compete in a randomized virtual race that will decide to win a baseball bat signed by Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, Carl Yastrzemski, Larry Doby, Phil Rizzuto, and Dom DiMaggio. So this is the bat up here. Now, again, you will find that out once the series concludes, my friend, but you literally have a car in the race. A race for 6 all-time greats, all on one baseball bat. One of the coolest prizes I've seen is due here at Ultimate Autographs. Again, I am going to confirm, Lance, in between shows. I'm going to confirm in between shows, my friend, how many spots we are able to have for those toy cars. So, congrats on being the first, though. Hopefully first means that you finish first. Going to go 9 times around for you guys here in this Lotto Double. Again, if you have any questions at all, anything that you're curious about for any particular series, feel free to ask Steven and I. That is what we are here to do, ladies and degenerates, here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Bring this up a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got here. Ton of headliners left in this series. 13 of them to be exact. So, of course, we got to start with box number 13. Box caller magic for Mike Horrigan. He has his spot in the NFC North. Michael Doble, who got kicked us off with the first 2 hits of the show, that being the Dak Prescott and also the Undertaker photo. Let's see if Mike can keep his hot streak alive in the NFC South. Matthew Bacher, the boxer, looking to take a huge uppercut swing in the NFC East. Lance Hill looking to go back-to-back in series wins. Sorry, Lance, no race cars available in this one, my man, in the NFC West. Dustin Aronson, DA, going back-to-back in the North and South of the AFC. Michael Baldwin in the AFC East, and Marisa Dombey. So we have a ton of UA veterans mixed in throughout here. So good luck to everyone. Let's see how this shakes down. Every single one of these boxes are going to feel heavy in some regard. In this lottery series, authentic speed flexes mixed in throughout. Got some replica helmets as well that are possible. Let's see what we got. Okay. Very, very cool. So, in this particular situation, we are going to be starting ourselves off with a hidden gem. Stephen, I know how much you like those hidden gems.
I do enjoy myself a nice hidden gem.
Now, this is a little bit more special than your usual run-of-the-mill hidden gem. So what we got here, we have ourselves a former Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champion and a former All-Pro. He was actually so dominant during this particular year, Stephen Ryan, he actually won 2003 Offensive Player of the Year with a 2,000-yard campaign. Oh. 14 touchdowns on the ground. How the hell is this guy a headliner? You know what? We asked him that ourselves, Frankie and Rip did, when he actually visited the UA studios last week and did some signings here for us. This is freshly signed, freshly minted in the studios of UA. It's Jamal Lewis.
Ooh, nice.
With the 2K 2003 inscription. That is going to our guy, Dustin Aronson, in the AFC North. Welcome to the flock, DA. I'm sure you are already littered with Baltimore Ravens memorabilia prior to this. But, dude, this is my first Jamal Lewis that I've actually pulled.
There you go.
So very, very cool. Again, Jamal Lewis, man, a Football Reference page that is certainly very impressive. He won a Super Bowl as a rookie. I mean, come on. I mean, how much more can you say?
Does it get better than that?
309 carries and over 1,300 yards on the ground in his rookie campaign. He actually had 1,300 or more yards, Steven, in each of his first 3 seasons, of course. His NFL leading 2,000 rushing yard campaign. Do you want to take a guess how many yards a game he averaged on the ground in 2003?
6.4.
So 6.4 per game. It was actually 5.
Sorry, per carry. That's per carry.
Yeah, per carry. How many yards a game? Say he played in all 16.
120.
129.
Ugh.
So 120 is an off week.
Yeah.
So imagine
Slightly disappointed.
Imagine FanDuel props being around back then and being like his
Minus
line being
110.
like minus 110 for like 125 yards. Being like, oh, this is actually a steal. He actually averages 129.
Yeah, right.
A bargain line shopping here. So
all right, Dustin.
Continuing
great. The winning ways.
Great
now, I
way,
think, right? Do we have a hopper? It's a lotto, right?
Yes.
So the hopper is needed, right, for reps?
Let's see here.
I see numbers and I see balls in the.
Yeah. So the hopper is included. The hopper is indeed back. Going to show you guys this series as well. For those that are not familiar with the lotto hopper. Let's see what we got over here. Thank you, my man. Yeah, each lottery ball has a gives a chance at winning speed flexes. There we go. Every replica helmet, as Steven mentioned, one in the series means you have a lottery spin from the hopper. Each lottery ball has a gift card amount with amounts up to $350. In addition, the winners of replica helmets in the series will also be added to a top spot drawing for a custom Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex at the conclusion of the series, which is what is labeled right up here, guys.
Double whammy. Okay.
Yes, sir. DA, baby. Jim Brown averaged 104 yards a game for his career.
Yeah, we know he different.
Yeah, that ain't too shabby. Downtown Jim Brown. Very nice. Again, guys, we have to toggle through a lot of stuff today. Unfortunately, the YouTube comments are not filtering through. One of my sons is a huge Baltimore fan. Baltimore helmets are everywhere in my house. Guess who I didn't have? There you go.
Bam.
There you go, my friend.
Adam.
So, nice lid indeed.
And you're getting some UA cash sent back your way. So
we got box 24 coming up beforehand. Now, for some reason, Steven, I've been known to now these L'Oreal hands that I have right here. They're more than just nice eye candy. They're made for hoppers. Okay.
Okay.
So I've actually had like some real good one-turn luck in this thing.
Do we have a reference list for the numbers or?
Boom. One turn. That's all we need.
Okay.
And hopefully, lucky number 13 gets us something. Now,
That's what she said?
Here's the thing. Something like that. Lucky number 13. Now, here's the thing. I need the sheet.
Yep. Okay. I'm looking.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, if you actually want to slack that to me, my friend, whenever you get the chance. So, ball 13, Dustin Aronson. I'm gonna give you your amount, my friend. This will determine what you get in UA Store credit. And again, you are the first person to get an entry in that Patrick Mahomes replica. So we got 2 different series that have some really unbelievable state-of-the-art type surprises that go along with it. So I'll keep that ball over here.
What number is it?
13.
$50. So I'll put that in your account, and then I will slack you the results here in a moment.
Awesome, my man. Awesome. Thank you, Steven. They don't call him the best producer in the biz for nothing, guys. 24 out of 30. Stop it, you. Shucks.
What I was watching the league last night, and whatever the line was, I just wanted to say it to you. Now I can't remember it.
All right, see what we got here. We're going to get a double up. Are we going to get a double up? All right. I'll be honest. I'm not pulling anybody's tail. I'm not yanking any chains. When I said, are we going to have a double up? That's not just good transitioning as a former broadcaster such as myself. This is what you call Lady Luck. And Lady Luck, well, she got the ever-living crap beat out of her 23 times this year by this guy because he was a quarterback slaughterer. Just created a word just to describe how amazing this guy was. The new single-season sack leader in NFL history.
Add him to the club.
Mr. Smiley himself, Dustin Aronson. Have yourself a wonderful morning, my friend. Custom Myles Garrett Speed Flex. That is not going anywhere, and neither should Dustin Aronson. So, I mean, you literally get the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana style. You get the hidden gem rep. So you get a former Super Bowl champion Pro Bowler with $50 to go alongside of it, and an entry for Mahomes. And Steven, he gets himself the best defensive player on the planet on the Speed Flex. That is what I call winning.
Speaking of Browns.
Winning.
Bob putting that one into the fold there. With his Jim Brown comment.
Yeah. Shout out to Bob Boulay, a master of the Beetlejuice here. Very cool. Now you want to talk about a guy who can also stop the run as well as eliminate quarterbacks as well. Myles Garrett can do it all.
I love his graveyard.
Oh my God, that is one of the most, the coolest and creative things.
His wife, I think, won silver for snowboarding.
I remember the tiny tombstone he created for my quarterback.
He did do him bogus.
Yeah, what was that? Chloe Kim?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very cool.
He did do him bogus. That is a fact.
It's all right. There's been a lot of Cardinals quarterbacks that have been done worse, which is hard to believe.
So you guys are expected to part ways?
Yeah. There's going to be it's a one-sided divorce. I'm not a fan of wanting Kyler Murray to go anywhere because unless Dante Moore, watch ball. So that ended up popping out. Is it good?
All right, let's put it away.
Is it good? Yeah.
That's fine.
So that rolled out. I was going to put the Garrett Speed Flex up there.
Where's the bag right there?
Yeah.
All right,
We're going to put the mace ball away. He got a mind of its own, guys. He got a quick jump off of first.
I got it.
Was trying to run away.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough.
We got the, let's see what we got. We're going to get back into the break room here, guys.
Everything looks good.
So let's see what we got. Everything's good. Everything's all good.
Then a little high cheese get in their way.
So, yeah, we got this,
What's this box? Oh. Is that right there? No.
let's see, for the little drawstring baggie. Yeah.
Where's the plastic bag?
It's a good question.
Is that a key?
It's a good question. No, that's been over there.
Okay, well, I'll use it.
All right, cool.
I will use it.
So, Daytona 500 Series, guys, we have 3 boxes that have gone into here, including some unbelievable headliners. The Undertaker, the Aaron and Mays ball, that has gone off the boards. Again, some unbelievable merchandise that we've had already passed through the room here this morning. Some great double-up possibilities still remaining, of course, guys. We still have 16 headliners, 27 boxes. Also, that Terry Bradshaw secondary headliner, which ended up getting an opportunity for that little toy race car, which gets you entered in a chance for
extra point jersey.
For 6 Hall of Famers, an extra point jersey. Oh, okay, we have an extra point jersey coming up. Sounds good. Thank you. I did not see that. Appreciate it. We have the lottery as well. 8 spots to go in the single, double, and quad. Center ice, we're going to talk about that coming up in just a little bit. We're down to 2 boxes left in that Super Bowl hangover with the Manny Ramirez baseball. So it's been a baseball-themed show. Let's close out that series, guys. We have the vault with 14 boxes and 5 headliners left. And let's get into our first Dirty Jers of the show. So, of this particular series, guys. So, Aaron Maysball, Ravens lit in Lotto, yeah. Nice catch indeed. Yeah. Steven was putting on his best Willie Mays impression out in the outfield over there, saving that baseball. So, and saving my bacon as well. Sorry about that, guys. Again, One number for the extra point jersey number 1. So if you see your name down below, Michael Doble, Donna Cohey, Adam Meadows, 40 Glenn, Tim Blair, Adam Meadows, and Brian Johnson. Myles Garrett, Speed Flex in the cam. We got a really, really nice collection of lids on the table. Dak Prescott came from the vault. Again, we had the Jamal Lewis come out of the lottery. Alongside this Myles Garrett as well. So Dustin Aronson taking up 2/3 of the table. Michael Doble having 1/3 of that. So you're getting some Willie Mays level comparisons in the chat. So shout out to you for some nice grabs.
Oh yeah, that was. That's the one thing I can kind of do in baseball is play defense.
What position?
I can't hit a ball worth to save my life, but defense I can do.
The Ozzie Smith of UA, everybody.
That is what I. So my family and I, we play one baseball game a year at our family camp out.
Nice.
And but like it just gets taught that one game. So like if you stink, you have to take trash for a whole year.
Yeah.
If you don't stink, you get to brag for a year. So
yeah.
But I always brag. I'm like, that's what I do. I play defense.
It's a game 7. Lay it all on the line.
Game 7.
You didn't play hard enough unless you're covered in dirt by the end of the game. Daniel Gady said, who won the DAC? That would be Michael Doble. Mm-hmm. Cool guy in a Jeep. He started it off with their first lid of the day in the vault. I have not seen a box number being called from what I can see in either chat. And then Adam drops in 16. So much for that. Thank you, Adam. Let's see here. So that's going to be the first one that we have. So I'll do 1 through 15.
I'm like, have you ever been on Instagram and like
too much?
For whatever reason, just Japanese baseball training videos come up. Yeah. And those kids are like 8 years old. And their soft hands are just out of control. You thought you had, Dove for man hands. No.
Yes.
These kids can just ball.
Man, I was on a Twitter thread this morning because
that's a dangerous place.
I really, you're telling me. Well, this is where if I had to have a soapbox moment here, like where do we draw the line on pro scouting? There was a pro.
Draw the line.
Dude, like I couldn't believe there's actually, I think it's in the class of 2032.
I think there's exceptions to every rule.
Yeah, you're telling me. There's videos of this 10-year-old in like I think it's the DR. And they were talking about how he can already make contact with like 93-mile-an-hour fastballs. And it's just kind of like, and the top comment was literally, all right, where do we draw the line with this? It's like, this is getting way too much. And can't exactly blame that comment or train of thought. So box 16, gonna just double check that.
All right, we do have a Daytona Mixer Quad box break that is gonna be coming up next.
Vroom.
That is our chase today, correct?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you for the reminder. For the peoples out there.
I gotta see the YouTube comments. It said they were talking about me, my hands.
Say nice catch,
Oh,
nice
yes.
catch. I made the Willie Mays comparison for you.
That's really a really high ceiling, but I'll take it.
More Willie Mays Hayes, but you did 10. I wanted AFC North, which I had 9. Wait for the Chase Wheelspin, you mean? Oh, good call, good catch.
Well, yeah, we can rewind the footage and.
Yeah, no, good call. Sorry about that. Good call. Sorry about that, guys. A little off of my game today, but I can go back in the. I'll show you guys here in the footage real quick, and I'll re-put the divisions where they are properly supposed to be on the randomizer. So this is why we double check our work here. Let's see. There was 9 times. So let's take a look here. So these will be the official division breaks for
I can if you want to just list them for me, I can reformat it for you.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. Brian Johnson, number 1.
1 second.
No, you're good. Take your time, bro.
Okay,
Take your time.
oh no, not that. Okay, so Brian Johnson, 256 is the NFC North.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael Doble, 240.
Okay, South.
Adam Meadows has the next two, his 2.55 and then 2.44.
So 2.55 is in the East, and then 4.4 is in the West.
Correct. Michael Doble is 2.40
in the North.
Correct. And then 40 has 2.50
in the South.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Donna has 2.41.
Yep.
And then Tim Blair 2.53.
Okay.
So this is what it is. So 9 times around, this is going to be the official division alignment, guys. So again, my apologies for that.
Got it. We got it figured out. Appreciate you guys.
Said
Good
my bad.
eyes. Good eyes.
No, great eyes. Great eyes from you, Adam. There's nothing bad at all whatsoever. So I'm the one that needs to get my prescription updated. So sorry about that, guys. Extra point jersey. First one of the series. There's nothing that smells better than a fresh, brand new jersey coming out of a brand new series. And this guy, Steven, this guy's going to get a brand new contract this offseason. The only question is, what franchise is going to be daring and bold enough to give it to him? Well, he is certainly coming off of a career year, a contract year, some might say, as the highest drafted tight end in the history of NFL. Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, baby. The Atlanta Falcon, I think he had a 1,000-yard season this year. Pretty damn close to it.
I think it was like 940 something.
He's very, very close to it. Kyle Pitts had an incredible season. Had one of the best singular season games for a tight end.
Yes, he did.
For this decade.
He caught 60% of his touchdowns that day.
Do you want to? Yeah, sounds about right. A guy that has always had the talent. I just feel like whether it was schematically, he just wasn't utilized correctly. But it was.
Have you looked at his reference page recently?
I have not.
You should type it up.
I can't say that I have.
You should type it up because I think we all know what we're going to be betting in NFL futures this year.
Well, I was actually going to ask you, what team do you think he's going to? I think you and I
scroll down a little bit.
Have been in
agreement. And then look at that touchdown category. And then just look at the progression.
Yeah, that's great. That is great. Yeah, so
Kyle
just to
Pitts
show you,
6 touchdowns this year, guys.
There you go, guys. So there you go.
He just gets better incrementally.
Every year.
So 33 guy, when he's 33 years old and he's catching 12 touchdowns, just like you heard it here first.
So that's a great. I was gonna say that's a great tactic to go into free agency with. Be like,
I'm improving.
My client has gotten better year over year.
year in and year out. Where do I think he's going to go? I know the place he should go. Is that a good answer?
I think you and I are in agreement on this.
On where he should go?
Yes.
Have they been in the Super Bowl recently?
Yes.
Did they have a down year this year?
Very down year. Their quarterback.
By their standards?
Their quarterback is about as down bad as he could be, unfortunately, because of injury.
Yeah.
You and I are in agreement.
They also have a legendary tight end who might be just, calling it quits soon and just moving on to that next part of that life.
It looks like they can replace him directly with a guy that's hitting his peak.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's where he should go.
Like, it makes total sense. So
and if you guys do need more clues, it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And there's no other questions that have to be answered.
You guys feel free to let us know. I mean, obviously in the chat as well. Where do you think? I think Kyle Pitts is going to be one of the most talked about offensive players in free agency. Also, I think fit-wise as well, too, right? Like, I think that he's... now, I think a lot of it's going to come down to cap spaces, too, right? Like, it's
that
not just...
plays a factor, yeah.
That always plays a factor. Like, I feel like a team like Miami, I feel like he might be connected to. They can use offensive pieces. They're going to help Quinn Ewers. If they decide to go with Quinn Ewers for the foreseeable future.
They got one more year of Tua.
So you think that they're going to rock out the Tua situation no matter what?
Yeah, I don't think they're looking to expand anything right now. I think they need to suffer their cap misery really quick.
4 numbers, by the way, for the Daytona Mixer number 1. Jennifer Segal, any relation to Steven? We know this guy's going to come in big. I should have known that a quad sold out with this gentleman in the room. Fred Clayton, Corey Doback, good to see you putting for birdie, and Sir Sprout of William. William's sprouting up this Sunday morning, so he's just got such a such a professional.
That's what I'm
Old
calling
English.
you from now on,
Sir William of Sprout. Appreciate you, William. 4, 6, 18, and 25, my man. Good to see you participating.
That's my favorite part about him. Box collar, shot collar.
20-inch rims on his Impala.
Please let me holler.
please let me holler. We do not encourage hollering here at Ultimate Autographs.
Why not? Hollering is how things get done.
And 25 as well. Just updating the ticker for you here. And do me a... Just let me know if we have 26. I don't believe we do, but every box call that you made was valid here, my friend. So you are good with that. And then do we have a jersey double coming up as well? Yes. Very cool.
All right, so you said, I'm just gonna grab these one. You said 4 and 8. 4. 6. 4, 6, 18, and then 25. I may have deleted 26 on the ticker. So if 26 is still there, obviously need to add it back. 4, 6, 18, 25. 26 is still here.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that. I will re-add that to the ticker. Guys, thank you all so much, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch family, for tuning in here this morning on at Ultimate Autographs. Things just got really dark. If you guys just saw that... 25 was the number, yeah. So to avoid our electricity bill from constantly going in and out like that, keep playing in the breaks. But awesome, thank you. Wow, I've never seen anyone bring it over like that's impressive.
It's not as difficult as you think.
I'm gonna build up your hype either way. I am the hype.
Like Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts' agent is gonna have a fun time this summer. So
I was watching this video, and this guy was talking about how arbitration meetings in baseball are just horrible. Like, and you have to go into an arbitration meeting, like Tariq Skubal and the Tigers.
I was just gonna
say,
they
have to go there and just negatively say things to get the press that they want for this guy.
Yeah, and it's just also like another thing that's like,
and he's there just listening to it.
And another thing that's honestly borderline disgusting, dude, is like the fact that like they signed a guy like Framber Valdez, who again I like Framber Valdez, but he is nowhere in the stratosphere of Tariq Skubal, and they're trying to screw him out of like a $13 million gap, going into that. But then they'll pay Framber Valdez $30 million, which is
the
what you should be giving Tariq Skubal in that situation. So very interesting stuff. Sir William of Sprout, you got the Mays and Aaron, which did go by the boards, the Flames and Boxing Spot, the Bucks, Angels, Hawks, and Goonies, the Eagles, NASCAR, Blues, and A's as well. Jennifer Segal. Again, favorite player, favorite team. What brought you in here, Jennifer? How did you hear about us? You have, in my opinion, what I think right now is the best series available for like the division spot. The Chiefs, White Sox, and Spurs. 3 headliners, Mahomes, Thomas, and Parker. You also have the Steelers, WWE, and Padres alongside the Lions, UFC, Rangers, and Bulls. Let's putt for some birdies on this Sunday morning with Corey Doback, his wonderful YouTube name, one of my favorite usernames here at Ultimate Autographs. The Man U, Sixers, Cowboys, and UGA with Fred Clayton and the Red Sox, Stars, LAC, and the Bullets. Good luck, everybody. Thank you, William, again for the box calls. Hopefully it leads to some box caller magic. For those unfamiliar, why is this called the Daytona 500 series and it's not all Daytona themed? Well, I'll tell you this. It's because of this reason right here. Damn, these transitions are too freaking good. Another one that was totally not planned whatsoever. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, Mom. Here goes my car. Very, very nice. So, Steven.
Gently. Oh, the box is right below it.
I'm going to create a... can we get this in slow motion here? Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Crash course.
Yeah.
Crash course.
It died just before my fingers.
So, whoever...
Engine failure.
So, whoever ends up getting this, by the way... they're going to get an entry for that 6-player Hall of Fame autographed baseball bat. Ted Williams, Yogi Berra, Carl Yastrzemski, just to name a few. Nice. Oh, this is very unique. Wow. This
Sounds
is
hefty back there.
This is a great hit. Great hit. And it's for a guy that called his shot like Babe Ruth. Sir William of Sprout. Well, you're no longer feeling blue on this Sunday morning because you have yourself the 5th all-time goal scorer in NHL history. A guy that I quite literally saw, William, with my own eyes, sign this bad boy in studio. The Golden Bread inscription for Brett Hull. The Golden Brett. How about that? NHL Hall of Famer, top 100 player of all time.
That's a That's a non-listed name?
It's a non-listed name.
Fuck.
That is a hidden gem. That is unbelievable. That is hockey royalty right there, guys. His father, Bobby Hull, all-time great Chicago Blackhawk, is still a photoed headliner on a jersey in the Center on Ice series, by the way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, William, again, you got that entry for the baseball bat. That is now going to be our second, Steven. And then you got that Brett Hull helmet. So, way to go there, Brother Bear. He said, awesome. Awesome indeed, my man. So, that is a great, great start. For whatever reason, whenever I feel like I am in the host chair, William gets a lot of good luck.
Hey. Sometimes you got your favorite host.
That's why I always tune in when you host, my friend.
So, 3 times a year?
It's a holiday that I mark on my calendar. I make
sure that you don't know what's happening.
I make sure that I request off, like, hey, guys, I can't come in. My Jalen hurts. I got to. My Jalen hurts. I got to watch my boy Steven Ryan.
My hurts donut.
Hurts donut. Well, we're gonna be upgrading lid sizes here.
Tremendously.
Unless I'm losing my marbles here. I already lost my race cars. I can't lose my marbles too.
Please don't.
Oh, this is. Oh my God. Woo! I'm gonna.
Sir William of.
My God, I'm gonna need some sunnies up in this Grand Poobah.
Is this a double?
Wow. To block out the absolute bling that's coming from inside of this thing.
Oh,
I
thought you were doing something different.
Awesome. Well,
you said sunny, so I was thinking
it's
always sunny.
It's always sunny. Well,
where's it always sunny?
In this particular hemisphere, a lot of people always consider this place sunny. You know where I read that? In a book. On the sidelines, like how this former Super Bowl champion likes to read on the sidelines. Steven Ryan is correct. Look at this custom
Look at
speed
that
flex.
bad boy.
A double up for William Sprout.
That's a win in the quad already.
A.J. Brown with a downtown hit. William Sprout from way downtown. A patented Mike Breen bang. Bang. Very, very, this is gorgeous. I don't even know what the hell this is. Man, this is almost kind of like almost like a terrain pattern.
Terrain type pattern, yeah, there you go.
This is gorgeous, man. This is almost like an aqua. This is like a very light blue.
Yeah. That
we get here. And then again, you got the Philadelphia Eagles Kelly green visor on the front. Doesn't get much better than that. William, baby, again. This manifestation stuff. Look, if you want me to like pull lotto numbers, if you want me to, talk to your boss about getting a raise, I'll see what I can do, man, but I'm trying to manifest as much good juju as I can. All right, let me start spreading the love here. What a hit for William. William, I want to see you keep winning, buddy, but you know what I want more? I want to see a new person get a hit in a quad. It's not very often, Steven, that you see a new person join with multiple spots in a quad like Jennifer Segal did. So, Jennifer, I'm hoping one of these next 2 boxes are for you, my friend.
That is a great hit.
This is a phenomenal hit. Yeah, A.J. Brown, multiple-time Pro Bowler, former All-Pro, I believe. Last year, a Super Bowl champion. This is sexy. You remember that episode of The League where they have the high school reunion?
Yes.
And Ruxin's out on the dance floor, and he's with Sophia. He's like, look how hot my wife is. That's how I feel about the Speed Flex. Look how hot this Speed Flex is. Sick lid indeed, Mr. Dobble. That helmet is a beast. Dude is a beast. You're a beast. You're a beast that has been unleashed here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Box number 18 in the Daytona 500. And guess what? We are staying Herbie fully loaded with the lids here, Steven Ryan.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There is no such thing as downsizing in this series. Wow, we are just finding new and new different types of... Oh, dear Lordy Lantern. Guys, I promise you, okay? You can take my word for this, all right? I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the most trusted host at Ultimate Autographs, but I am going to tell you guys that I do try my best to Beetlejuice and give off good vibes. Steven?
Yes?
Who did I say that I wanted to sprinkle a little bit of welcome to Ultimate Autographs, good luck to?
I think her name's Jenny? Jennifer?
Jennifer Segal, right? Jennifer, let's take a look at Jennifer Segal real quick.
Steve's relative?
Maybe she used some of his fortune. Who knows? Well, guess what? Jennifer, if you are of any relation to Steven Seagal, you know what you can tell him? Tell him and his fortune to kick it to the curb. Because Steven Ryan, this might be the greatest introduction to Ultimate Autographs that I have ever seen. Jennifer Segal, welcome. Patrick Mahomes,
my goodness.
Super Bowl custom Speedflex. The Oakley visor. I might pass out here. This is
gracious.
I have absolute goose pimples from head to toe. Jennifer Segal with the Kansas City Chiefs spot for the greatest quarterback in Chiefs franchise history, the multiple-time Super Bowl winner. Unbelievable stuff, Jennifer. Again, the Oakley visor. You get the Super Bowl strip as well, going down the middle. That's obviously going to be staying on the table. That'll be staying next to Uncle Rob for right now. Big round of applause for Jennifer in the chat, guys. Welcome her in a UA. Wow. What more can you freaking say? This is one of the best. Wow. Again, we were talking about this series being loaded. When there are a lot of headliners, when there are a lot of boxes left at the beginning of a series, this is why you play in the quads. For moments like this. That was sweet. Unbelievable.
Wow. What a way to start.
Jenny from the block. Never stop. Michael said, holy crap, nice first break. Yeah, you're telling me. This is definitely making the first ballot, first break Hall of Fame. No doubt about that. Anytime you see Patty Mahomes, it's a good show. And this has been an unbelievable show. Now, this is not going to stay out of the product camp for much longer, but we do have to make space for this final box here. But, man, whew. We got that extra point jersey double coming up after this, guys. Then we're going to see where we stand here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Probably going to go through the break page, do the chase wheel spin. And then Steven Ryan, sadly, has to say toodaloo as we bring in Keira Knightley as our special guest for the noon and 3 show.
What an upgrade you guys are getting. Pretty crazy.
You know what's also pretty crazy? And a quad getting 3 straight headliners. From A.J. Brown to Patrick Mahomes to a completely different type of football. How about, wow, look at this right here. A Panini authentication. I've not seen a Panini authenticator.
Okay.
For David Beckham.
Smack it on there.
Please do not get this confused with Gordon. You'll be horribly disappointed.
Horrendously.
David Beckham. This is the Man hit, correct?
The Man U?
The Man U hit.
Yeah, that should be the Man U hit.
Let's go. Spreading the love all the way around. Corey Doback with the David Beckham autograph jersey. One of the most talented soccer players of the 21st century. Awesome hits. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, that's going to segue us right into some more jerseys coming up. Corey, congratulations, my man.
Panini is a popular authenticator in Europe. Okay. That's what they're going to be known for now.
Also might be the theme of my lunch today. After seeing that. Unbelievable wins there.
That's the theme of my lunch. That is the theme of my lunch.
Can't go wrong with a good panini.
It's not a panini, but it's
Hey panini.
it's like a second cousin twice removed of it.
All right, I think
The calzone.
Let's see what we got. Heck yeah, thank you, says Corey. Corey Doback, you interested in trading, says Kean Herman. I think we might be back on YouTube in the chat. But
It says 3 of 3, but I still haven't seen a
yeah, this is the first time I'm getting 3 of 3 over here. Let's hope that changes the tide. So guys, jersey double coming up. It's been an unbelievable Sunday morning here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Rob Hill and Steven Ryan right by your side. My lunch today is in honor of George Washington Carver.
Go on.
Go on. George Washington Harvard. Please feel free to elaborate.
Yeah,
Also,
I gotta know.
please feel free to drop 2 box numbers as well. 2 box numbers for the jersey double. Now, I usually hate making people wait when it comes to series that are coming up on deck, but my God. AJ Brown Speed Flex, Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, David Beckham jersey.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's one of the better quads that I have pulled in quite some time. Also, that Mahomes Speed Flex is one of the best Mahomes that I have seen us have here. And we've seen quite a few Mahomes in our day. Patrick is our Mahomie. He is our friend here at Ultimate Autographs.
Yeah, Rob, I just, it's been a really rough offseason for me so far, and trying to get my strength back up in my legs. But what keeps me going is you and Stephen Ryan, 9 a.m. every Sunday morning at Ultimate Autographs. It's really good stuff. So keep it going, guys.
Oh, let's see. So
calling you from my penthouse in Kansas City.
That was actually just a voicemail that he played this morning. So that I just played for you guys. He was a scientist involved with peanuts.
Oh, so peanut butter jelly?
Oh, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Which you can get in the lottery or the Daytona 500.
True that. So we got these names randomized. 40 Glenn, never jelly. So just a straight peanut butter connoisseur, or just
That's delicious.
what's your favorite type of nuts? Pause. Pistachios. The pistachio pause. I love myself pistachios.
I like
man.
pistachios.
Pistachios are fantastic. Great filling snack. Now I'm sure that there's probably some health deficits to that I don't know about. I'm sure it's like loaded with sodium, but Michael enjoying the Patrick Mahomes' voicemail. Thank you for that, Michael. Which, by the way, you got a spot in the AFC North and South. I'll give this a couple of seconds. Jill Labovitz in the AFC East. J.R. Westmoreland. Sir Westmoreland of J.R. In the AFC West. And he also expanded to buy more land out east in the NFC East. Adam Meadows in the NFC South, and 40 Glenn in the NFC North. I'll do a little spinnerooski here for the 2 box numbers. Again, we are going to do the chase wheel spin for the Daytona 500, which you guys absolutely freaking knocked out of the park. Thank you guys all so much. Peanuts by far. The trouble is half your generation has peanut allergies. No peanuts on planes anymore. Nobody my age was allergic to peanuts. Yeah, it must be, for whatever reason we have some nut deprivation in my generation. Wow, I did not expect that to rhyme. Holy.
Sounded much worse than it rhyming.
Nut deprivation.
Sounds horrible. They should call that. That's what November is, right?
So I've been told. How about the Patrick Mahomes box go on box 15 as we desperately try to change gears here. But you know what?
Yeah.
Changing gears is something that we've been doing all morning in the Daytona 500 series. Vroom, vroom. Okay, so 15 is off the ticker. Joe said, yup. he said, I got first-hand experience. We got 6 and 15.
These were the jerseys, right?
Yeah. We're those pesky jerseys.
16 and 30? That was the number?
6 and 15. Joe said extra crunchy. We're getting extra sussy. Let's see here. Good luck to everybody in this series. We're just a little past the 11 o'clock hour here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Looking to be with you guys for the rest of the day as well. I can't get through a single morning without one of Bob's patented baseball questions. Let's see what we got here, or just trivia questions in general. Trivia question of the day: which 2 MLB players hit the most home runs together while teammates, and how many?
Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire. That's a guess.
That's pretty that was a guess. That's
straight up guess.
Sounded pretty
It's
confident.
probably Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
I'd probably go with Ruth and Gary. Ruth and Gary would have been my guess. I would say.
Or is it a Kobe Bryant and Smush Parker situation? Combined for 83 points.
I was going to say, there's got to be some trickery to Bob's question here. Man, I'm just trying to think of guys.
Ruth and Gehrig.
Ruth and Gehrig. There we go. 895.
Yeah. I was like, it has to be those guys. They just absolutely.
You got to think about you got to think about tenure too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, If you go back and look at like the home run leaderboards though, for when Ruth was hitting, 30, 40, 50, 60 a year, guys weren't even hitting. Like there's a guy back during the $100,000 infield with the Philadelphia A's named Frank Home Run Baker. The guy hit like 9 or 10 home runs a year and was leading the league in home runs. That was impressive pop back then.
It was
Well, a lot of the dimensions of the ballpark also in the earlier like part of the 20th century, 19th century. Were
they didn't play at the Polo Grounds?
Yeah, I was going to say the Polo. I mean, you talk about, dude, I love on MLB The Show.
The Polo Grounds is lit.
If you play at the Polo Grounds on MLB The Show, I am hacking your IP.
I remember, well, this one guy took me and my friends there, and I hit an inside the Parker with Ronald Acuna. And it's like a perfect shot to the gap.
Yeah.
That's trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's trouble.
Yeah, just hold down, was it L1,
We are
R1?
running all the way.
You're good. You're good all the way. Well, this team almost made it all the way out of the NFC this past season. And it was in large part because of this somewhat newly minted running back in the city of Chicago. Stephen Ryan knows him well. And the city of Chicago has certainly adopted him as one of their own. Bears fans are all for DeAndre Swift. The former Philadelphia Eagle and Detroit Lion converted back into the NFC North, and he has found himself a new home in Chicago. Over 1,000 yards this season on the ground. Him and Kyle Monangai formed one of the better 1-2 tandems. And by the way, despite my Arizona Cardinal ties, I still got to represent my city. Got to rep the Chicago Bears. So that's a secondary headliner, I believe, Steve.
Yes, it is.
For DeAndre Swift. Very, very nice. Hey, look at Bobby saying I saw several Mets games at the Polo Grounds. Mets played there in 62 and 63. Shea Stadium opened in 64.
Just seems like a wild time. Someone should rebuild the Polo Grounds.
We
need to get someone in our generation just needs to get filthy rich and just bring it back.
Just for the dimensions alone.
Just for one game a year or a spring training game or whatever. Just for the dimensions alone. Because if someone goes yard to center field,
I will say this now.
You just want to see it.
Oh, dude, no doubt. Even though with all of the soft tissue injuries we have,
I don't care.
I'm worried about. Yeah. Oh my God.
I want to see Giancarlo try and just absolutely pull one.
Speaking of, did you see that? What was it? Seton Hall kid? When he was rounding first base in the college opener the other day,
no,
he like snapped his Achilles rounding first base during like a home run celebration. It was disgusting. Like I'm talking like Kevin Ware, like Paul George level type of.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it was not for the faint.
That sounds horrible.
It was not for the faint of heart. I'll tell you that. Congratulations, Mr. 40 Glenn. Let's see what we got here with our second jersey box. Box number 15, the Patrick Mahomes box. Well, we're not going to get Patrick Mahomes, but that does not mean, Stephen, that we're not going to get an all-time great. An all-time great does reside in this box, but what conference and what division does he lie in is the question. Well, he's been in the NFC for a large part of his career, and he did a lot of damage there. He attended a Super Bowl. He actually made the NFC Championship game this past year, and he is actually 8th all-time and receiving touchdowns at the end of 2026. It's Tay time. Devontae Adams.
Wow, nice hit.
Photoed headliner for the LA Rams. Katie Levitsky with a big time win in the chat. Congratulations, Katie. Photoed headliner for Devontae Adams.
Nice hit.
Bobby said the Polo Grounds are now several high-rise apartment buildings. That's cool. Polo Grounds was about a fourth of a mile across the Harlem River from Yankee Stadium. Polo Grounds in Manhattan, Yankee in the Bronx. I do like what look.
They should knock down those apartments.
I'm very bulldoze season. Yeah. I'm very like what they did to the damn Metrodome. I was so happy when they detonated the freaking Metrodome. I couldn't stand in Minnesota when they played there. Okay, YouTube comments are back.
Park.
Let's go.
Definitely a different ballpark. I went to a game in the Metrodome. That's where I learned about the greatness of Mariano Rivera.
I hated that freaking place. Did you see a playoff game there?
Nope. That's where the Yankees were just visiting the Twins in regular season.
Katie said, "Yippee!"
And
congrats, Katie.
That's where I just truly learned that he's just like it's one pitch at one speed, and you still can't touch it. And these are. Whether you can say blah, blah, blah about Hank Aaron and Willie Mays, and again, I'm not trying to discredit, but these guys were on steroids. Which, we all say it enhanced their game, whether that be fair or not. Mariano Rivera, I did say I was going to have a major issue with the Baseball Hall of Fame, which I already still have major issues with. But if he was not unanimously selected and someone did not select him because they're like, well, he played in the stare, then no.
Well, he only got 3 outs in the game.
No. He threw one pitch. It was a cutter. I watched him throw 15 pitches that game again in Minnesota. Every single pitch was 94 miles an hour.
Yeah.
94 miles an hour.
That late movement.
And it was
look,
light work for him.
Look, I mean, there was a guy.
Work.
There was a guy who had. By the way, he just retired. Had an 18-year career. And let's be honest, one of the most underrated relievers in the modern era, David Robertson.
Yes.
Under 3 ERA. He literally basically patented his career after. Now, Robertson also had a really nice 12-6 knuckle curve as well that he mixed in there as well. Hey, look, he was a good closer on the south side. Saw him for a number of seasons.
He was solid as the Cub for that 1 year.
He was a great setup guy for the Yankees leading up for Mariano. But yeah, one pitch man, almost as dominant as you guys are in the UA Live break room. Steven, do we got that live updated Chase wheel spin, my man?
Is ready to go.
Awesome. Let's take a quick peek, see at this. Again, Katie, congratulations as well as all of our other winners. But these are going to be the winners for the Chase wheel spin. So again, guys, we're going to have a CVS Pharmacy receipt level of names that we got here in this Chase wheel spin. This is just for participating in breaks that did happen live on air. Also, if you did happen to miss one of your breaks live on air, you get emails sent to you if you want to hop in the chat and ask. If you were buying in a break spot but couldn't stay around long enough to watch your breaks, that's A-okay. We have just about every solution to your breaking issues here at UA. So, as we start to wind down here, we're going to figure out our Chase wheel spin winner here in a second. I'm going to make sure not to go 10 times around again. Thank you, Adam West, for the reminder on that. Tom Kahn's in the top spot 8 times around. Will he stand on business? He will not. It's Fred Clayton. Any relation to Royce? Feel free to let me know. Speaking of throwback players, 9 times around, and Fred Clayton is the man on top. Freddie, I know you've been here for quite a while, my man, so what number do you want to start on, 1 through 100? If you are not out there to discuss, that is more than okay, because Stephen, Ryan, and I, we got some tough decisions to make for what we got. So, Stephen, we've had a lot of great hits over the course of the show. We can talk about the ones that have been on the table. We can talk about the ones that have been off the table. I'll start it off. I got to go number 3. Number 3, I'm not a WWE guy. He said start on 21. I got you there, Freddie. I'll start on 21 there for you. I'm going to start with The Undertaker. I am not a WWE guy in the slightest, but The Undertaker, he was a patent part of my childhood, a guy that a lot of my buddies will emulate. They're big WWE fans. That poster, though, was absolutely fantastic. This is the shocker of the show, Steven. Patrick Mahomes, Speedflex number 2.
Yeah.
We do see Patty Mahomes. Look, I think this is one of the best ones we've ever seen him on. The Oakley visor, the custom purple and red combination.
Is that Fred Clayton who won the...
Correct. Yeah, I'm going to start him on 21 here in a sec. But, I mean, come on. We got to go with the... you impersonated him. The Willie Mays and Hank Aaron. You had a sweet over-the-shoulder catch behind the counter there. We're going to replay it later. We'll get it on a freeze frame for you.
Let's not. I don't want to hear it from upper management. But it is right here.
Very, very nice. That was Dustin Aronson, I believe, right?
Dustin Aronson with a great win.
Way to go, DA.
You were getting some lovely, lovely autographs right there of the great Willie Mays and Hank Aaron.
Unbelievable, man. Over 1,300 combined home runs on one baseball. That's my top 3. What's yours?
I'm going to go A.J. Brown 3. Patty Mahomes 2. And this ball 1.
Ballers, no ball. That's all I got to say. Ballers, no ball. Freddie Clayton, number 21 for you, my friend. Let's see if you're lucky. Number 21 is lucky for you. Unfortunately, my brother, not going to be one of the highest spins that we have seen here at UA. But you know what? For you being a good chat, my friend, he landed at 7. Can you throw him 10?
Yep.
Throw Fred Clayton 10 going his way. What ball? Bill Whiteball, Seelig, or Manfred? It's a good question.
I'm guessing.
I'm gonna guess maybe. Well, it was signed in 89-91.
Well, you said Bill White, right?
Yeah.
William D. White.
William D. White. Yeah.
That's William D. White.
William D. White.
This was,
yeah.
It said Bob on the authentication that it was autographed in 89 and 91.
Yeah.
So this was a project ball for somebody.
Yeah. had to hunt down the two legends that created that masterpiece. So congratulations to everybody that won in the morning show here at Ultimate Autographs to kickstart what is going to be a historic Sunday. We got the Super Bowl hangover. We got the Center on Ice. We got the Lottery Series that gives you a chance to win another Patrick Mahomes. Let's get hot. Maybe we clear that series out. We can figure out who wins that prize today. How about the Daytona 500? Let's continue to go at full speed, guys. We saw some amazing hits from the Daytona 500. We have 6 different Hall of Famers signed on one single bat as a prize for that series. And then we have the vault and the jerseys with the minis as well. A loaded page, a loaded show. Stephen Ryan, any final words before we get your final send-off today, my man?
No, fun show. I'm glad I got to see that baseball. That's something I've really, never seen here in the room before. And you guys know me. I love seeing new stuff. So that's my favorite hit of the day, and gonna probably be my favorite hit for a long time because that's gonna be tough to top.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, it's going to be the best thing of the show until the next show begins. And I know you guys are going to come out in droves, going to be unbelievably hyperactive in the chat, in the breaks. Looking forward to it. I'll be back with Alex Neatling, top of the hour at 12 o'clock. Mike and Katie saying, great show, guys. Have a good morning. We'll be looking to see you guys back this afternoon. For Stephen Ryan on the 1s and 2s, kicking butt all morning long. This has been Rob Hill saying, enjoy your Sunday off. Eat your